This might just be the ugliest Gibson Les Paul I've ever seen. In today's episode, we review the Gibson Art and Historic Custom Shop 2002 R7 Reissue Les Paul. It looks like a banana, but how does it sound? Well, in today's video, we're gonna find out, so let's get straight into it. Hey guys, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury shop machines here in Nottingham, England. My name is Ben Keightley and today we're reviewing the ugliest Les Paul I've ever seen. All jokes aside, this is a really cool R7 guitar, but I have to say I think the finish is absolutely hideous. Taking inspiration from the Les Paul Juniors of '57, this has a TV finish, meaning you can see the mahogany wood grain underneath the finish. Typically these finishes were in yellow, white and cherry. In today's episode we have the yellow equivalent, and Gibson have used this finish a few times across their range, even going into the USA range. When you pair that with the cream binding and cream plastics, it really looks like a banana cream guitar. It's a very odd looking specimen, but it has a really nice neck shape and sounds killer. So it really begs the question, does it matter the way a guitar looks, or is it all about the tone and feel? Well, in today's episode we're going to find out, so let's break down the specs of this weird and wonderful banana guitar. So guys, now it's time to go over the specs of this pretty weird and wonderful Gibson Les Paul. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm naming this the ugliest Gibson Les Paul I've ever seen. And I think I have a kind of a fair point to stand here. I mean, it's a pretty ugly guitar. It's bright yellow, you've got the cream plastics. I think we've always joked in the shop that it looks a little bit like a banana. But I guess if you're into banana guitars, then this might be for you. But obviously, this is a really cool and rare guitar. Obviously, it's unique. And Gibson have done this a few times in their history, kind of going after that TV yellow finish, meaning that you can see the mahogany wood grain through the finish, and then you have this kind of yellow or white or cherry or whatever finish they may go for a TV color. Obviously inspired by the juniors and specials of the 50s era. They've done this on loads of different guitars like SGs, Les Pauls, even in the USA line. But this is the 2002 Custom Art and Historic version. So it is a very rare guitar, and it also plays amazingly. This is a 57 Les Paul, but we don't have a maple top, so it's a very interesting guitar indeed. So we basically have a mahogany body with mahogany top, so it's built like a Les Paul Junior. We have some really nice kind of streaking in this, so it's not completely ugly, but I think the main reason why I find it so ugly is because the binding is cream, whereas if they maybe did like black binding, it would probably make the yellow stand out a little bit more, and if they had black pickup surrounds like you would have on a Junior, I think that would be a lot better of an option. But of course, it's a historically accurate guitar, so you have a long neck tenon construction, you have the ABR1 bridge and an aluminium stop tailpiece, 2 volumes, 2 tones with these ambered knobs, and then we have a 3-way switch. Pick guard down here. We then have the 57 profile. It's a really kind of comfortable, thick profile. This guitar feels amazing. And we have a rosewood fingerboard. These look like mother of pearl inlays. Obviously, if it was historically accurate, it would be celluloid inlays. We then have a nylon nut, and as we go to our headstock, you can see there, that's a really nice looking headstock. We've got the kind of ambered over hue over that Gibson logo, Les Paul silkscreen, and the Gibson Deluxe tuners. The serial number reads 7, obviously 57, and then we have 721438. This example does have quite a bit of finish checking, especially in the neck little pocket here and around the headstock. You tend to find that quite a lot in yellow, white finishes that are done like this. This was built in my birth year, 2002, so it's exactly the same age as me. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan about the way it looks, but it sounds incredible, and I can't wait to demonstrate this to you guys now. So without further ado, let's warm up the 2-rock and get into the tone demonstration. So guys, welcome to the tone demonstration. Of course, today I'm calling this the ugliest Les Paul I've ever seen. Obviously, that's just my personal opinion, but we're going to take this banana guitar for a ride through the 2-rock. We're using the Bloomfield Drive for the intro to today's video for the Boulders Love tune, obviously John Mayer's kind of version of it. I'm using the lead channel with the gain quite low, a lot of master though to get that tube distortion. Got a compressor on the floor thanks to the Kemper Profiler. So let's hear that neck pickup tone I was using for Boulders Love. fuzz face pedal and play the solo. Taking the visual aspect aside, this guitar plays amazing. It has a real big fat neck on it. It's got that 57 profile, and obviously we don't have a maple top on this, so it does have quite a unique flavour to it. It has a little bit of a different tone, but I'm really enjoying it so far. It's quite a dark sounding guitar, but really good for this kind of blues style. But let's clean up the amp a little bit. Let's go to that cleaner tone that we were playing with before. Let's just go to the neck pickup and hear some more tones. Now I'm just going to add a tube screamer to rock it up a bit. Neck pickup. pickups have a really nice snap, but it's very measured. It's not too brittle. It has a really nice kind of rock tone, lots of mid-range, and it sounds really cool coming through the lead channel of the 2-Rock. So before we finish off this video, let's play one more iconic song. So that is the end of the tone demo, guys. This guitar sounds incredible. So let's go to the end of the video where I give my personal review and rating of this guitar. So guys, it's the end of the episode. I hope you've really enjoyed checking out this Banana Cream Les Paul Standard. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of this guitar? Do you think it's the ugliest Gibson guitar ever made, or do you think I'm being harsh? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you're new to these videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell to be notified when we make a new video. Also, make sure to leave a like rating if you've enjoyed. I really appreciate it. So in today's video, I'm going to rate this guitar a 7 out of 10. It's scored very highly for being the ugliest Gibson Les Paul ever. Visually speaking, I can't stand the guitar, but here at Squealing Pig Guitars on these videos, I like to rate the guitar on visual appeal, so like design, tone, and also playability. And I have to say, tone and playability, it's got down to a T. The neck is beautiful. It has a real nice thick rounded 57 profile. The pickups being burst buckers sound incredible. And it just has a really nice kind of classic Les Paul tone. Because it doesn't have a maple top, it's a little bit more dull sounding, but that's actually really good for blues and Bold as Love and Jimi Hendrix stuff that I was playing for the 2-Rock. It actually has a really cool tone. It's a little bit more mellow and it has its own unique voice. It's obviously a big slab of mahogany, so it does have a little bit more of a warmer tone than a Junior or an SG, for example. I found the guitar very easy to play. It has an incredible intonation. The action's very low and it had a very nice slinky sound to it. I was playing in E flat today and I had no problems with overbending or anything like that. It was also built in my birth year, which is known to be quite a good year for Gibson. The early 2000 period for the US Latin and also for the custom shop range is known as a really good period. It's a good wood era, so the mahogany is very nice. It's a fairly lightweight guitar and it just is a pleasure to play. Unfortunately though, I do think it's a very ugly guitar, but I wouldn't mind playing this one as I love the way it sounds and the way it feels. If I'm being honest, it wouldn't be the first guitar I would take, as I like to like the look of the guitars that I buy, but I have to say, if I had to play it on stage or whatever, I wouldn't say no. It is a very good playing guitar, it feels very nice, it's just let down by the looks in my opinion. However, if you like the way it looks, then you're quid's in really, because it's an amazing playing guitar and an amazing sounding guitar. But that is the end of the video on the Gibson R7 2002 Art and Historic. As I said, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of this TV yellow guitar? Do you own any guitars in TV yellow? Let me know down below. And thank you so much for watching. That is unfortunately the end of the video, but thank you so much for checking out this Squealing Pig Guitars episode. I really hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you again very shortly. My name is Ben Keightley, and that leaves me with one last thing to say. Keep rocking, guys. I'll see you soon.